Hey guys, it's Karl, back with another $50 budget episode. I know that you guys are always fans of these, and we do have a winner update from the last Best Tech episode. I think we tackled some home tech. So I'll flash that winner on screen. Big congrats to you. I will DM you on Instagram to get that shipping info. And just like that episode, you've got a chance of winning something from today. So just be sure to sub. Just be sure to leave one comment below with your IG handle. I'll only correspond with you through social media because YouTube is still dealing with some spam issues. It seems like they can just never seem to figure that out. So just be wary. I will never ask for money for shipping info. If I'm on Telegram, that is not me. Do not follow that person. Let's get to our first $50 budget item. Mechanical keyboard game. It's really tough to find something in and around that $50 mark. If you're getting into the space, Keychron is pretty much your only option. So I know that they have multiple different variants. So the K2, the K3. I think the cheapest one is right under that $50 mark, the K3, I believe. Mechanical keyboards are nice. They've got this nice tactile feedback. They sound nice and clicky. One of the big reasons why I like this one, it has an orange escape button, and that's the reason why I will plug it on these episodes so much. They're nice and handy. They're better than what Apple typically offers. So on my Mac Studio, as an example, this is the keyboard combo that I'm rocking, and it's under 50 bucks. Win-win. Next up, we've got a shitload of stuff from Belkin, so big shout outs to them for sponsoring this episode. They have so much nice little gadgets, nice little accessories under that $50 mark. So of course, traveling a ton. These little power adapters are clutch, as we've now kind of made the switch to USB-C. I think that's pretty much synonymous with most devices. Getting rid of my older USB-A one. So these of course have the two different options, 18 watt as well as a faster charging speed of 50 to 60 depending on your device. So typically I have my iPhone powered by the first one, as iPhones still have the slowest charging speeds across any phone. And if I have a Android device or even my camera, that's what I use for the second USB slot on the bottom. The second charging option, more so for your Apple Watch. This would live on your desk or your nightstand beside you, since that's when you typically charge your Apple Watch. Once again, from Belkin, it just nicely places your Apple Watch and it doesn't move around anywhere. It has this cool little function on the back depending on the size of your Apple Watch. So as an example, I'm rocking the Ultra. You can see here the different size options, so 42 to 45. If you have a smaller watch face, you can actually turn this dial, and that lowers the charging plate to keep it a bit more seamless. But since I do have the Ultra, I will switch it back, and you can see how this platform is nice and raised. You can actually place this little charging port up so your watch can charge like so. And even though the Apple Watch Ultra is a 49mm watch face, it still fits into the 45 profile. And because this little platform rises, that just gives the Apple Watch enough space to charge in an upright orientation. Or if you want, you can always just flip it down for it to charge. So nice and handy. I know that the standalone ones that come with Apple, they kind of slide all over your desk or your nightstand. This will just help keep your Apple Watch in one place, and it's just nicer looking than the one that comes inside of the box. And of course, just like most Belkin stuff, USB-C on the back, so nice and modern. Speaking of USB-C, I know that most cables provide, actually all of them are the same charging speeds, but if you actually want faster data transfer, you have to upgrade to, of course, Thunderbolt 4. So say, for example, I'm trying to transfer stuff from my MacBook Pro to an SSD. The bottleneck there will be the USB-C cable, or the standard one. If you're using Thunderbolt 4, you can get the proper read and write speeds of said SSD. So as an example, this one from Lexar, it's around 2000 megabits, both read and write. Using this cable will just make those transfer speeds a lot faster. So just don't bottleneck yourself. If you're spending the money for a good piece of tech or a good hard drive, and you just want proper transfer speeds, you gotta use a good cable. Next off from Belkin, under that $50 mark or around there, I know that they've got some sales going on. This is a portable power bank, 10,000 milliamps, and why I really like this one over others, it's got the cables connected to them, so you never need to carry around extra ones. So it has one for Lightning, so most of your iOS devices, iPhones, and the other for USB-C. It's got enough juice to power a couple different mobile devices, or even something like your camera. Just always handy to have because we're on our devices pretty much all day. You never want to run out of juice. Speaking of Power Bar, once again, another little upgrade from Belkin, more so for your studio or home use. This is a huge power bar that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different power outlets, as well as 2 USB-A, some legacy devices, and a USB-C slot. So just nice little upgrades. I know my old ones in the studio have needed an upgrade for a while. They've got surge protectors built in, so nice and handy for your devices since they keep them safe. We've had some pretty violent storms in Toronto lately with some crazy thunder and lightning. So just that peace of mind for keeping your electronics. You can see here in the studio, I've got thousands and thousands of dollars worth of tech, just keeping them protected when they're plugged in. Always good to know. So the next piece from Belkin, once again, super handy under that $50 mark, because we have that new continuity camera feature in Mac OS where you can use your iPhone as an existing camera on your actual MacBook here. And this little rubber clip now just rests on the lip of your MacBook so it won't damage it. You can use the cameras from your iPhone for things like FaceTime, and you can actually just position this on different parts of your MacBook wherever you see fit. So just nice on the center, and from there you can just tilt your MacBook screen to get a proper view. So nice and dope. And since it is MagSafe based, you can technically rotate your iPhone into any different orientation. So nice and dope. Once again, way under 50 bucks, but a nice little handy feature. And because of that continuity camera, it's just an extra little accessory that you should keep kicking around. And when the accessory is off the camera, it still kind of doubles as its own little stand, as well as a little ring finger holder. I know people love to use iPhones with that little ring feature on the back. I'm particularly not one of those people, but you do have that option, and it also acts as a little stand for your iPhone if you want to watch content. I've recently been crushing Mandalorian on my phone, so this is something where I just prop up my phone and I can watch at my pleasure. So next off, under that $50 mark, I typically have the Manfrotto mini tripods, but if you want something a bit more robust, check out this one from Sony. So it technically does the same thing. It's the Sony mini tripod one, but with Sony's new camera, I think it's called the ZV1 or the ZV-E1. It's the latest small form factor camera, but still has a full frame sensor. It's like perfect for content creators. Having a little selfie stick like this where you can actually choose to control things like start recording, you can actively zoom with this, take a photo. I did see these on sale on Prime Day. They're still slightly more expensive, but if you can snag one on sale, it's around that $50-ish price mark. Don't burn me too much. It's just something handy, better than the $25, $30 ones that I typically feature. So near the end, last but not least, gaming and fun related. I'll save my Lego thing in a second, but Metroid Prime Remastered, probably one of the best remastered games on any Nintendo console. The frame rates are nice and smooth. You're getting over 60. If you're a fan of Samus, if you're a fan of the Metroid series, which I know Nick is. Greatest game of all time. It's a bold statement. Greatest game of all time. Moving to, I think, my greatest thing of all time. So Lego, I know that it's Easter, so happy Easter by the time you see this. This little kit was actually sent to me as part of a little Lego gift because I ordered the Razor Crest. It's my weird little addiction that I have going on. I've got a couple UCS sets, and this is the next one slated to build. Obviously, this is more than $50, but there are Lego sets that come underneath that $50 mark. So I got this as a bit of a gift for Easter. Maybe this will be a part of the giveaway. I can't build too many things. I've got way too many sets on deck. So happy Easter. Shoutouts to Lego, and that will go here. Last but not least, as it's not only Easter, it is golf season. The Masters should be on by the time you're watching this, so I just included some nitro balls that I literally just picked up on Amazon. Under $50. I am not spending money on expensive balls because I shank mine all the time. They're orange, they fit my game, and I will probably lose all of these in one round. That's how bad I am. So I hope you guys enjoyed this $50 tech budget episode. All the stuff will be listed down below. Make sure you leave that comment. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you're subbed. You probably are if you're watching this. And follow me over on IG, Twitter, one of my verified social media sites, and I will announce the winners in my next Best Tech episode. We'll catch you guys then. Peace.